Hello, YouTube world. This is Evil Ernie, and this is my first video, and it's going to be a touchy topic that many of you internet wrestling smarks are not going to like to hear. John Cena. Yeah, I said his name, John Cena. I know, it's almost like a swear word for most of the online wrestling community, but let's face it, John Cena is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, and that burns many of your ears just to hear it, you internet smarks. It shocks me on how much hate that John Cena gets. Not only is he one of the most charismatic wrestlers on the face of the planet, he is also one of the top ring performers. No, he doesn't have all these crazy moves like Bryan Danielson, but the man knows how to tell a story in the ring, and that's what wrestling matches are about. Telling stories, drama. Watching Bryan Danielson makes me fall asleep. I often watch his matches if I have a hard time sleeping, and it puts me right to bed, and I wake up so good in the next morning because watching Danielson gives me the best sleep of my life. But John Cena, now that is a performer. His wrestling matches are classic. Just let's look at some of them. His match with Shawn Michaels on Raw, April 23rd, 2007, was one of the greatest pro wrestling matches of all time. All time! And that sickens all of you smarks. Many of you will argue with me, but it was Shawn Michaels who carried the match. Even though I agree, HBK is one of the best wrestlers of all time, but it takes two to tango, boys and girls. It takes two to tango. But that's not just one of his, that's only one of his classic matches. The list goes on. Cena versus RVD at One Night Stand still gives me shivers just watching it. The feeling in the air for that match is something that only certain performers can do. The heat of the arena and the hate for Cena made that match. Do you think Bryan Danielson can ever draw that much attention for himself? Hell no. That takes true talent to draw attention from the audience, something that most wrestlers can't do. But just to name a few other great matches from John Cena would be his match with Umaga at Royal Rumble 27, Edge at Backlash 2009, and Triple H at WrestleMania 22. I'm sorry if I'm making all of you smarks nauseous right now with all my John Cena praise, but jealousy is a bitch. All of you Cena haters must give the man respect and look at the tapes. Watch him over and over again. John Cena is one of the best, period. I can't wait to laugh at Bryan Danielson's epic fail when he debuts in the WWE. I don't care how many wrestling holds you know. I would rather watch John Cena in action any day over Bryan, I'm so boring, Danielson. 30 years from now, everyone will remember John Cena, a true wrestling legend, and Bryan Danielson will be forgotten about, just like wrestlers like T.L. Hopper, Alex Wright, Kazarni, Kurgan, 8-Ball and Skull, the list goes on, and Bryan Danielson will join that list of the forgotten wrestlers. I'm Evil Ernie, and that's my opinion.